All right. Welcome to the Believeland show. This is a new co-host of the Believeland show. Why don't you just introduce yourself, my friend?
All right, my name is Kevin. I am big fan of your show. This is my second time on the podcast. Um, so let's get to it. Fire me away. Ask me the questions.
All right. Uh, let's see. So you watched the Cavs game Tuesday, right?
Yeah, against the Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so what if do they need to trade some players?
Do we need to
Or
trade some players? Um, yes, we do, but at the same time, we don't. So if you think about it, our starting five is Mitchell, Garland, Steven, Mobley, Allen. But since Steven is hurt, we have a Okoro in or the Vert in. We should have those starting five at all times. Darren
right.
Garland, Dominic Mitchell, Carol Levert, Mobley, Allen. That's a nice shot at five.
Yeah.
But then you look at our bench. Okay, Lamar Steven out our bench. Kevin Love out our bench. Dean Wade out our bench. Sadie Eisman, he coming back today. First game back after he tore his ACL. He coming back.
Right.
Robbie Lopez on the bench. I mean, our bench is loaded. If we trade some people, I would trade our bench players away for sure, and then probably get like a big guy to replace, not to replace Kevin Love because we're not going to trade Kevin Love. Like have somebody that would start over him, like Bogdanovic from where he from? That big guy Bogdanovic, or like a Chris Porzingis, but Chris Porzingis is not going to leave. We need like a Giannis, but he's not gonna leave Milwaukee. We need like a Blake Griffin, but Blake Griffin too old and too banged up. We need a big guy because
Right.
Allen and Mobley, they're young, but I don't think you get in a couple of years, they're gonna work their way up. Look at Giannis, he look a year. He was a twig. And now he didn't hit what? His fifth year, he the next LeBron.
I yeah.
So I think
So
if
yeah.
we need to trade some people. Our team is young. We got a young
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Love is the oldest person on our team. Then our second oldest is what? Dominic Mitchell, probably. Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we gotta trade some
how's it
people.
how's it feel to be a co-host of the Believeland show?
I'm a co-host.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to, if I'm the co-host, then I would like to extend the podcast more, get some more guests on the host.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one big issue, in my opinion, that sweatshirt need to go.
Why?
This is a Cleveland show, now Ohio State.
Oh, you want me to take it off? Because I talk about Buckeyes is college.
Go Bearcats.
Um, so the Browns fired Joe Woods. What was your reaction?
About fucking time.
Yep.
Now we need to fire our offensive coordinator. Get rid of Andrew Barry because he's racist. Get rid of the special teams because of the field goal. Can't make a
I
field goal.
think I think K York's a bust.
K. York is a bust.
Like he got drafted higher than the other kickers in the draft.
Yeah, we drafted
And
him this year.
yeah,
I mean, look at Evan McPherson. He got drafted last year by the Bengals, and they brought
yeah,
them to the Super Bowl. I mean, Joe
yeah,
Burrow brought them to the Super Bowl too, but if you really do look at it at the same time, if they didn't have that kicker to make those field goals against the Green Bay game, they wouldn't even be in the playoffs because that Green Bay game, they need to beat Green Bay to get the playoffs, basically. And even though
Yeah.
we beat them 2 times last year,
Yeah.
we owned them.
We own them. That the thing is, we lost them this year, and that we lost to our rivals one time, and I think that will change next year. We're gonna own our rivals of the AFC North, and yeah,
All right. I got a little trivia for you.
okay,
Now the Brown season over. Let's
all
get
right,
some Brown questions on the road, shall we?
sure.
In 1999, who did the Cleveland Brown draft?
Which pick? The first?
Yes,
Uh, Tim Couch, first
very good.
overall pick,
Besides Tim Kaus, that led the Cleveland Brown to many championships, or did he or
or
didn't he?
playoffs. He did
Whatever.
not.
No, he did not. What QB did?
Baker Mayfield led us a playoff win in
Beside Baker?
2020. Bernie.
No, Otto Graham.
Is it since 1999?
In the Cleveland Brown first 10 season, who was their main quarterback?
First 10 win season? Derek Anderson, right?
In their first 10 season of being a team. So we're looking at like 1980, 1990s, before the Super Bowl ever existed.
Oh, 1964. 65.
Who
Last
brought the
Sunday,
new franchise of the Cleveland Browns?
who brought it?
Yeah. Al Lerner.
Yeah.
All right.
Who who was the last Indian to win the American League MVP?
Kluber.
I think
Kluber.
it's
Cliff Lee. Where that long
I,
ago?
I don't think so.
Cliff
Probably
Lee,
like
Kluber, AL, probably Clevenger. Mike Clevenger. Um,
American League.
it ain't known Frank and Lindor.
No. Al Rosen, 1953.
Damn.
Who did the Cavs pick in 2003 NBA draft?
2003?
Yeah.
Didn't I put LeBron?
Yep.
Was it 03 or 01?
It was all three because LeBron was 18 years old, 19, came out of
What,
high
18,
school.
19 when he went to the NBA? Wow.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about this Guardian team? I mean, we got Fan Fest coming up, spring season
Yeah.
coming up. We didn't
Yeah.
get rid of anybody. We just signed people. We got Josh Bell. That's a huge move.
That
And
catcher from
then last season, first time I think ever, I think. Not ever, but like it's been a while. Two rookies on the same team, batting
yeah.
average, it's over 300.
Stephen Kwan and
And
Oscar
Oscar
Genzo.
Gonzalez.
SpongeBob.
Who lit on the pineapple on the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who lit on the pineapple on the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants. All
But
right. Well, the whole
you got
you
Josh
think
Bell. You got Josh Bell and you got Josh Naylor both playing first base. So
yeah.
like one of the two gonna be playing first base while the other one playing DH.
I think Naylor's gonna be DH.
That's a dangerous DH.
Yeah. Clutch.
Trump won.
So you think Jose Ramirez is the best Cleveland Indian ever? Or will he get up there?
He is not the best Cleveland Indian ever. Larry Doby, Bob Feller, Jim Thome, Omar Tercel. The list
I
goes
mean
on.
I mean
Kenny Lofton.
you think he's the best third baseman we ever had? I think he is.
Didn't Thome play? Thome played third or first?
First base.
First. And
Yeah.
Omar was our catcher. Think so. But nah, there gotta be other better third basemen out there that we have beside Jose.
You
I mean, we won the World Series in 1948.
2016.
We
Yeah.
went to the World Series in 2016.
Yeah.
We won in 1948.
Right.
We've been to the World Series in 95 and 97 and 16.
And
And we
54.
lost to Seattle, Atlanta, and the Cubs.
Or Miami. We lost to Miami.
Yeah, Seattle, Miami, and the Cubs, not Atlanta. We played Atlanta. We beat them to go to the World Series. I think so. No, we didn't.
No, Seattle, we beat them to go to World Series. Because Seattle is American League.
Yeah, we beat them to go to the World Series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as I would say, we played Seattle. We played Miami. And then we played the Cubs 16.
Right. So
All right. Here's a good question. Do you think this year Cavs team can beat the 15-16 Cavs team?
I don't think so. Because they're
Donovan
young.
Mitchell, Darius Garland, Mobley, Allen, and you put the fish spot in. You have Coral, Stevens, or Levert, or Caleb. And then you got the 15-16 Cavs team that came back from a 3-1 lead against the 15-16 Warriors that was 72-9. The record don't matter. If you're in the playoffs and you're undefeated, you had the 1 seed, and you had the RMO bid 3 of me and you and whoever, they're going down. We're the underdog. We're gonna step up. We're gonna knock the
So
Warrior out in the first round. I easy sweat. Bring the broomstick out, sweep the floor, nice shiny, clean floor.
right.
So if you were the Brown GM right now, if you were in Aaron Barry's shoes, or even Haslam, what would you do? You're as far as Joe Woods. What's the next step?
Fired. Cut Cade York.
Cut K. York?
Yeah, cut him or bench him, get another kicker in free agency or undrafted. Because usually kickers and punters get undrafted, right? So
They do get undrafted. So why even we draft a kicker in the draft? We
right.
should have drafted a new coach.
Yeah. So hear about Clowney, right? He's not coming back. How you feel about that?
I mean,
Do you feel like you're mad about it or sad or just don't care?
that's a tough one.
It's tough.
He was definitely a
I'm
big piece for us on defense.
Yeah, we just
Sort of.
used it. Oh, Joe Woods is an idiot, and we used him wrong.
We did.
And
I mean, we had Garrett and Clowney at the line at the same time. I thought you
yeah,
had
and
Clowney and you had Garrett to go in, but I don't know.
you
I was
think
kind of disappointed that we let him go because I still had the shotgun 12,000 beers.
you think so? I think Deion Sanders will be a great defensive coach for the Browns. I think like defensive backs.
He don't want to be in NFL. He want to coach the dumb boys. He want to give the
Yeah,
college people a life lesson of what the NFL is going to be like. Because then he played in the NFL, he played in college, he was like the best player there is. Now he's a coach, so he's coaching these young boys to actually play the game of football. I mean, he would be a great high school coach for the college kids to go to the next level if you want to do high school. But there's a movie called Home Team with Sean Payton. Sean Payton should be the head coach of the Browns or offensive coordinator. You had Kevin Stefanski, Sean Payton, and you being Greg Williams on defense. We're going to the
bring
Super Bowl. We're going to
bring
the
Greg
Super Bowl.
Williams. Bring Greg Williams back.
Bring Greg Williams back. You hear this? The Believeland Show. Bring Greg Williams back. Please. Please. He even
So,
wants to come here. He wants to come here.
hey, Greg.
His attitude in the locker room, he don't put up with shit. I don't care what he say in the locker room. What say in the locker room stayed in the locker room. You keep that energy on the field. If you're mad, keep the energy on the field. But you're a coach, so you got to get the player hype. You got to get them energy up. You got to make them feel bad. You're losing 21-14 halftime. It should be a tie game. You're mad. You're going to go out there. You're going to put up 40 points in the second quarter because you're Baker Mayfield. You're built different.
Right. I think this is the hot take. I think Sean Payton is one of the most overrated coaches in NFL history.
I mean, he's a good coach. What I mean by overrated, he haven't had any Super Bowls. He had, what, 2 Super Bowl rings?
He have one, and
He
then
had
like
one.
Drew Brees is overrated.
I mean, you can't deny Drew Brees and Sean Payton both have a Super Bowl ring. Look at
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers. Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers?
Drew Brees. Oh man, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, Drew Brees. He got a
Aaron
Super Bowl ring.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers don't
Aaron
got shit.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got a Super Bowl ring.
And what year?
2011 or 10.
Okay.
Super Bowl
One.
40.
So Drew Brees got one, A-Rod got one.
Yeah, A-Rod got like 4 MVPs.
Okay. Baker
You heard
Mayfield or
about
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Okay, Baker.
You heard about Bernie. He got fired by the Browns radio because he was
Yeah.
gonna bet. Uh, you think he'd be a good quarterback
He bet
coach?
he bet $19,000 on the Browns, if I believe, right?
Yeah, because he wanted to send it to charity.
Yeah. He wanted to send it to charity, but he was
Right.
betting on the Brown Radio podcast.
I think he will be a good
If you wanted to send money to charity, why would you even sport bet in the first place? I mean, just write a check. You're Bernie Kosar. You're a multi-million-dollar man. To write a nice $500,000 check to a charity, don't get in trouble, and you can still have your job, and people will still love you and still like you. But you bet on sports, and now you're out of a job. Sorry, you're an idiot.
so you
So
hating
you
my
think
boy
Bernie
Bernie?
Kosar will make a good coach for the Cleveland Browns? Dude, too old. He might have a heart attack on the field.
I think he'll be a good quarterback coach.
Yeah. Maybe we not get sacked 4 times in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left in the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was stupid. Deshaun Watson get sacked 3 times on one drive, and we had to punt the ball. No, we didn't punt the ball. We went for it on fourth down. He got sacked 4 times. Does that tell you something? Like, I don't know, run the ball.
Right. So, do you want LeBron James coming back to Cleveland? If so, why?
No, no,
Why?
we don't need him.
What with
We could win a
Kyrie?
championship with this ring. We could win a championship with this ring. We got Diane Mitchell, Darren Garland, Kelly Burt. If we, like I said before, if we can put the players in the right starting five rotation, like last year, Darren Garland, Kevin Love, Kelly Burt. That would have been 3 last year. Darren got Dominic Mitchell, which scored 71 points, averaging 28, 30 points a game. No big deal. He's just a beast. So you got Darren Garland, Dominic Mitchell, and Carol Levert or Coro or Caleb. That's it. I didn't mention Lamar Stephen at all. He's a bum. He sucks. So you put those 3 players in the starting five with Mobley and Allen and the Twin Tower down low, we will be the 2 or the 1 seed. We will be ahead of Brooklyn for sure because they're soaking. And Boston is having trouble right now. They're doing good, but they're going to be on the cold streak soon too. So we should be the 2 seed with only a game behind Milwaukee if we put in our rotation player in the right rotation. We shouldn't be no 4th seed, no 5th seed. I think now Philadelphia now ahead of us because we lost the other day to Utah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a fluke.
Right, it's definitely a fluke.
I mean, yeah, the
It's definitely
NBA is rigged, but if you think the NBA is rigged and you're the coach, rearrange your player and beat the refs. I mean, you got the best players on your team. You don't. There's no reason why you have Lamar Stevens at a starter.
right.
If Caleb Burt can score 20 points off the bench, he can score 40 points at a starter. Just saying, that's question ugly.
So, uh, so the so the Browns should make off-season moves. Who they should get, like D Hop or Derek Carr?
We don't need Derek
Uh,
Carr. He's too old. He's too
Derek
washed
Ca-
up.
Derek
I don't
Carr.
nah.
I think I heard this. Derek Carr's leaving. Las Vegas.
We're gonna go back to the retirement home in Minneapolis. Minneapolis coach. I mean, if we get D Hop, that would be huge because we would have
Yeah.
Chubb, get rid of Kareem.
Well,
We got
Kareem's
rid.
I
No,
think
no, get
Kareem's
rid of
leaving.
Kareem Lehman. Fine, go somewhere else. We have money for him. Okay, fine. We get rid of Kareem. We got rid of Clowney. So we had Chubb, Watson, D Hop, Amari
Cooper.
Cooper, and
Yeah.
DPJ.
Well, bring back Odell.
All right, that's the end of this episode, everybody. No, Odell sucks. I rather
So,
take I rather take Josh Gordon back than Odell.
top 5 Cleveland athletes of all time. No order.
All right. Different subject. Different subject. Top 5 Cleveland athlete of all time.
No order.
No order.
Yeah.
All time.
Jim Brown, for me, is the
Okay.
best athlete that ever played in Cleveland. the most dominant running back of all time. He's the GOAT. Two two is Jim Tomey. Dude can hit the ball, play first base and baseman very well. Three. Man. Probably you think LeBron should be a top five?
LeBron?
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no.
Three. I'll go with Mark Price. Maybe. No, not Mark Price. Probably maybe Kyrie.
Okay.
Four. Four.
Throw down the hammer. Throw the hammer
LeBron.
down.
LeBron. No. Name your top five because I can't think of
Bob
any.
Feller.
Oh yeah, Buffalo, and then
Throw down the hammer. You got Austin Carr.
Awesome Car or Mark
Um,
Price.
Mark Price, Austin Carr, Bob Feller. How about Campy Russell?
Sure.
Jim Tomey, Omar. I like
Kenny,
how I'm not saying any Browns players. Just on Jim Brown.
Joe Thomas.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's just a legend.
Yeah. Bernie,
Mike Hargrove,
Bernie Kosar,
Bernie Coach. Oh yeah, okay.
Otto
Um,
Graham.
okay. Ernest Byer. You think Biner? Yeah, Ernest Biner. You think he's a good Brown player?
I mean, he's good, but like he choked against the Broncos. The fumble.
Ah, tell me about that.
It was a fumble. The Broncos went to Super Bowl that game. Like they went to the Super Bowl. I don't know what year though, but
You're fine. I hear you.
yeah. And yeah. Um yeah, they went to Super Bowl. John Elway beat us. And then we could have went to the Super Bowl in the 80s. We could have went to the Super Bowl. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right.
Um, okay. So if you look at this past Browns season, okay.
Right.
Now, let me look
Right.
it up. I'm gonna cheat here.
Right.
Now this is important. I don't know why, but we're gonna. Okay. So what were the Browns records? 1-17.
What, 2017?
No, this year.
This year?
We're 1-17. Oh, 18.
Seven and 10.
So week 1, we beat the Panthers. So
Uh-huh.
we were 1-0. 1-0 right off the get-go.
Right.
Our first time we won week 1 since 97,
2004. 2004.
2004. We went 1-0. Week 2,
Right.
we played the Jets. We could have won that game.
Yeah, right.
31-30. We were up
Right.
by 2 touchdowns. The Jets just scored 3 touchdowns in 45 seconds. No big deal, Joe Wood. You're not an idiot.
All right.
So we should have been 2-0 right there.
Right.
Week 3, we played at Pittsburgh. We beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We're 3-0.
I think
Week
week 4
4,
we've yeah.
we played Atlanta. We played
Yeah.
Atlanta. We
We
lost
should have won
23.
that.
Yeah,
We
we
should have
lost
won that game.
23 to 20. We lost 23 to 20. We
Hmm.
could have won that game. So we could be 4-0.
Right.
Then the Chargers, we lost 30 to 28.
Right.
6-0.
Right.
The Patriots game, all right, that's their first loss. We got raped 38 to 15. So
Yeah.
we're 6-1. 6-1. The
Right.
Baltimore game.
Should have won that game as well.
Justin Tucker kicked the field goal.
Right.
So we're 7-1.
Hmm.
Happy Halloween. Fuck you, Cincinnati. All right, we're 8-1. All right, then we went to Miami. That didn't go good. So 8-2.
Right.
Then we play Buffalo. So we're
What could have
8-3.
should have won that game. Josh
No,
Allen's
it
overrated.
was 31 to 23. We had no reason to win that game. So
Right.
8-3. Some
Mhm.
way, somehow, we found a way to beat Tampa Bay, Tom Brady in overtime. So
Yeah.
we're 9-3. Beat
Right.
Texas with Deshaun. 10-3.
Mhm.
The Bengals, again, we lost. Not even close. So we're 10-4. The Raven, we beat them 11-4. The Saint, we lost. Should have won that game 12-4.
Yeah.
Then the Washington, we won 13-4. Then the last game of the year, we just blew the game. We didn't play in defense at all, like always. So we couldn't
Right.
have been 12-5 or 13-5 or 6.
Right.
So like,
Right.
and if you look at the standings, Cincinnati and 12-4, we could be their record this year. We could have went to the playoffs.
Right.
If you look at the playoffs, okay, the record, three teams have over 10 wins. Kansas
Right.
City, Buffalo, Kansas City. 12, 13, 14. The Brown can be 10-3 right now. Or 10-5,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
The Brown can be 98 and miss the playoffs. We could be 10, yeah, we could be 10-7 and still made the playoffs with Baltimore.
Right.
Because we split. We beat Baltimore, then beat us. So
Right.
we could have went to the playoff this year. We just fucked it up. Like every year.
Right.
All right. You got anything else to say?
Got 4 minutes, so
You got 4 minutes. South Park or The Simpsons?
The Simpsons.
Why did you suck?
So the Cavs play
Why did you suck?
Portland. Cavs play Portland tonight.
Why did you suck?
I don't know. Why the Cavs
Why
play?
Did you suck?
The Cavs play.
Why did you suck?
All right. The Cavs play Portland tonight. Who's gonna win that game?
The Cavs.
Right. Dame Dollar. Is he out?
Who?
Dame Dollar. Damian Lillard.
I think he's out. I think he's been out for a while now.
Yeah. I got nothing to say, so
Why did you suck?
Thank you. Thank you for watching the
Trump
Believeland
won.
show.
Trump won.
Thank you for
Trump won.
watching the Believeland show. This is the new co-host from now on.
Go
And
vote. Trump
yeah,
2024.
yep. And
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow us
yep,
on Spotify. The Believe It Show on
YouTube.
Spotify. Thank you.
Yep.